over the past 6 months, I've been dreaming with God, and He's been putting new vision into my heart, and really He's been redirecting our church into a new direction. So I've been processing my thoughts and what God laid in my heart with our leadership, and we've been praying together. I even got some pastors to pray with me, and where He's taking us, man, you're not even ready for this. Like He's wanting us to reach so many more people, and it looks like a global ministry. We're going beyond the four walls of our church. We're going beyond the borders of South Africa. We're going global, but also we are focusing heavily on authentic community. And so as of today, we are now officially a digital church. Yes, a digital church. As we've been saying, church is not a building, the church is the people. And so before you have any questions or you're wondering and trying to work out how does it look, I'm going to answer some questions in a bit. But what I want to encourage you is that church was never meant to be about thousands gathering. It was never meant to be about a Sunday gathering. It was a lifestyle. It is a lifestyle with Christ. It's you walking and living out your faith on a day-to-day basis. And so, man, I'm encouraged by this vision because it helps me to understand that God's with me in my Monday, in my Tuesday, in my Wednesday, wherever I am, whether I'm at the office, whether I'm at home, whether I'm gathering with friends, God is with me. When His word says, when 2 or 3 are gathered, I'm there. And He even goes on, He says, whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven, whatever you loose on earth will be loose in heaven. If 2 or 3 ask and agree in my name, I will give it. There's power in intimate small groups. And so this digital church takes the kind of the fluff away from massive gatherings, and we going into a space where we want to reach more people through technology than we've ever reached. The gospel has been spreading so fast through this past 6 months than it has ever have. But we also want to encourage you to get in authentic community, gathering together in homes. Acts 2 is very clear about that they gather together in homes, breaking bread, eating together, talking, sharing life, sharing, being a blessing to one another. And that's the word over us as GC, as I'm going to share later in the sermon, is that we are going to be a blessing to the nations. God told me that GC, you are going to be a blessing to the nations. And so I want to give you a few components of the vision and then answer some questions to help you grab a hold of this vision. So part of the vision is to be intentional about our language. And so as of today, we're rebranding our church as GC. GC is short, it's quick, you can remember it, and it's part of our domain name, gchome.life. And I want you to use it. I want you to get some stickers, whatever, however you want to do it, but get it over your tongue that it's GC, and this is how we'll be referring to our church, because it's just something that's unique to us as well. But also I want us to say to one another is that when we're attending our in-person gatherings, yes, we are going to have, that we go into the studio. Our building right now is being transformed into a studio as we are a digital church, but you can still attend it physically, and we'll give you more details around that as we go on. But we're not going anymore to church. We are the church. The church is now going to the studio. That was coined by my mom, actually. The church is now coming to the studio. And I believe it's such a huge part of what we're going to say, because we are the church, you are the church. And so let's grab a hold of the vision around languages. I want to chat a little bit about our ministries and some new areas and kind of sharpening our focus around the vision. The big one and the exciting one is we're going to launch our GC Outreach, which is our halfway home that we are in the process of. And if you want to give into that, you can just go into gchome.life/give and label it halfway home if you want to do a recurring amount, or if you want to do a one-time sow into where we are creating long-term significant impact into the lives of underprivileged kids that are coming out of the broken system of our country, and we're actually going to rent a home within Woodstock. We're wanting to purchase, and so that's coming out of GC Outreach. But also we're starting care packages that you can be a part of. We'll give you all these details that will be dropping off care packages to those that are struggling, families that are struggling. And then also, which is also exciting, through the GC Outreach, is we are starting missional trips. So we'll be doing missional trips to different cities, different areas, and across borders. Who knows where God will take us, but we want to make a significant impact and a long-lasting impact. And then I want to say a big part of our vision is our GC Creative. There is a beautiful anointing and a favor over our worship team, and I believe we're going to write songs, we're going to produce albums, and we're going to add emphasis on our GC Creative. We're also going to introduce film, we're going to do short stories and testimonies, and I believe this is going to impact in a significant way. We're also going to launch a podcast channel that's going to run right through the week, that's going to help you have some handles on some issues you're facing on in life, and have discussions through things you may be struggling with, and man, just be fed through the week. And then lastly, what I'm excited about is our pastoral care. Our pastoral care is going to provide counseling and a prayer line right through the week, which is going to be incredible. And I'm excited that we get to impact people, whether they're in the city, not in the city, in other provinces, or even in other countries. And I believe this forms part of our digital church vision. And man, there's still a tangible part to it. And so I've got so much to share. We're going to provide serving opportunities in unique ways that we'll bring out, and this will be all communicated. We'll be distributing this through our G groups and online and everywhere, and you'll be seeing that over the next couple of weeks. But I'm so excited. But hey, let me just answer a few questions, and maybe this will help you. The first question is, when will we meet again in person? I know many of you are asking this question, or maybe not, maybe you're just enjoying online church. But we're looking to launch in October, the first week, and we'll be communicating the details as we are still structuring how it looks, as it is a studio, and our main emphasis on a Sunday is to get the word through the cameras, and so we'll be communicating that. We'll be also having once a month on a Monday prayer gatherings, so you can be a part of that, and then we're going to get into our G groups, which will be great. The next question is, how can I have a tangible connection with our community if we're digital? Well, this is really plain and simple. We want you to be a part of G groups. We want you to get into small groups in your homes, and then also you can attend our services in person at the studio, or be a part of our Pray First gatherings once a month at the studio. Next one is, do we still believe in corporate gatherings or the power of being present together? Yes, of course we do. That's why I made mention that we don't, it's not limited to a number, it's not limited to huge thousands of people, but it just takes 2 or 3 people. So when you gather in small groups, that's where God is. But also when we get together at the studio, we'll be a little bit more people, and we believe in the power of gathering, and who knows, maybe we have like one big gathering at the end of the year. We don't know, but we don't want to miss the opportunity to minister through a camera and make emphasis about the bigger reach that we can reach online. Next question is, how will we serve the city beyond being online? Well, this comes through our GC Outreach, which is our halfway home that's launching, and it's making a long-term significant impact in the lives of 3 young men, and we're so excited about that. But also we're making an impact through our care packages, where we are distributing it to those that are less fortunate, and we're partnering with many organizations and helping. And then we're doing mission trips. We're doing some mission trips. We're going to reach out, and so we reach in the city. And then also your G groups. Your G groups, you guys can be the church through the week, whatever you want to do as a G group, and be a part of serving in the city. Do that, be the difference. You are the church. Next question is, how safe will it be to attend the experience in person? Well, we're going to have the sanitization station, the check-in with the temperature. We're going to practice social distancing, wearing a mask, and we actually sanitize the whole building after every experience, so it's pretty safe. Next one is, how can I partner with GC beyond just attending online or in person? Well, you can share the experiences, invite friends to your G groups, be the vision, be the church, carry it in your heart, Sunday to Sunday, be the church of God. And then secondly, you can be a part of our giving. You can give into this ministry. As you know, we're a digital church, so we need cameras, we're thinking bigger, and these things cost money. So today, we're starting our vision vision offering, and I want you to head over to gchome.life/give and label it GC Vision and sow into the ministry, sow into this vision, this big vision that God has for us. But also I need you to pray for this ministry. I need you to pray for me. I need you to partner with us in prayer, and so carry us in your prayers, because prayer is effective and makes a difference. The next one is, how can I invite my friends to GC? If we're digital, well, you can get them into your small groups, or you can take a trip out to the studio and be a part of our live gatherings. And man, you are the church. Disciple people, walk with people, share the testimony that God done in your life with other people. You are the church. I want to say that, and I want to end off. The church is not a building. The church is the people. I'm excited about this vision. I'm revved up. I want to see you healthy. I want to see you grow. I want to see your spiritual formation be so powerful, and so you grow in your faith and reach more people. I believe that we are called to be a blessing. God gave this word to me as I'm about to minister, that God gave, that we will be a church that blesses the nations. We will be a blessing to the nations. So GC, I hope you're excited. I hope you're with me. And man, I'm so excited for the rest of the service, and I'll see you in a bit.